Greetings, Archmage.
Hello, welcome back to Skyrim. We're going to continue by giving him the book I found. Let's see, would you have any interest in ancient Falmer tomes?
Well. I haven't seen one of these beauties in a long time. A rare find in the original Falmer language. You're damn right I'm interested. Question is, are you selling?
Sure, how much do you want for it?
Well, considering no one else in Skyrim would buy something they couldn't possibly read, I'd say you don't have much of a choice. Tell you what, you bring me books like this, and I'll pay 1,000 gold each. I'll even throw in a translated edition I have for free. Interested?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Here you go.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've
So I
always heard
get
about.
Touching the Sky as well as 1,000 gold. Hey, Touching the Sky was the name of the last quest I did in the previous part. Let's see. Translated from Falmer text by Calcimo of Markarth. We've met him. Many of the most dedicated snow elves once committed themselves to a tireless journey through the Chantry to the inner sanctum. We did that. They carried with them the paramount desire to become one with their god, Auriel. Though all set out with the determination to prove their worth, few were prepared for the trials that lay ahead, for the path to Auriel was not without its tribulations. The pilgrims struggled not only against the natural elements of the treacherous veil, but with a myriad of tests upon their faith and loyalty. It is told that many simply could not continue on the path, for long before turning back. Some argue that the rebuke they endured on their return was crueler than any punishment they may have lay ahead of them along the path. In their failed attempt, they were forced to live in the shadow of those who did continue on to achieve the great glory and honor of ascension into the light. Forever after, their faith and loyalty in Auriel would be scrutinized, and their remaining days filled with shame and regret. Tales of those who reached the inner sanctum are not without their share of woes. It is said upon their arrival that many were mere shells of the person they once had been. Some were mad from sleeplessness and starved to the point of frailty. By the end of their journey, the marvel they had strength yet to carry their vessel and ascend the stairs of the temple was the last true testament of their loyalty. Regardless of each individual's tale, the final words remain eerily similar. It is said that every pilgrim ascended, bathed in light, a look of relief and contentment on their face. Alright. Makes it sound like that trial I went through in the last part was actually kind of tough or something. But I had no trouble with it. I had to undergo that trial in order to get Auriel's bow, since Archcurate Verker had to die in order for me to be able to get this. And now that we have the bow, we can take it with us to Castle Volkihar and take out Serana's father, Lord Harkon. But first, I gotta go back to the Dawnguard and let them know what's up. Alright, now we just gotta go talk to Isran again.
You have Auriel's bow.
I sure do. We also...
described in tales, but I could never have imagined its beauty.
That's nice. Anyways, I need your help, Isran.
Indeed. The day hasn't been won while Harkon still walks Tamriel. But what of Serana? Can she be trusted to lift a blade against her own kind? Her own family?
We'll find out. I'm trusting her to do the right thing.
I suppose that's as much as I can hope for. Let me address the Dawnguard and then we'll be off. The men deserve to know that we finally gained the upper hand.
Alright then.
Everyone, gather round. Come on then, we haven't got all day. For too long, we've allowed these vampires to poison the night and kill our people. Now, we finally have the means to strike back. We now have Auriel's bow. The gods themselves have favored us, and we must answer with action. The time has come to finally put an end to Harkon and his unholy prophecy. We will march on their lair and destroy those wretched abominations so they can no longer corrupt our world. This is our fight, and this is our fate. This is the time of the Dawnguard! The abominations! This is it!
Between the eyes for me!
Leave no one flat in one piece.
It's time we take the fight to their door. Gather your things and rest well, my friend. We meet outside Castle Volkihar.
Alright, I'll see you there. Confront Harkon with Auriel's bow.
Watch your back.
Alright, here we are. Is that my horse? It is my horse. What's it doing here outside Castle Volkihar? Thought I lost my horse. Alright, everyone, let's go in. Oh, they think they can stop us. Isn't that cute? How about you? Oh, look, they're coming out to visit. One second. Let me, favorite Auriel's bow real quick. I want to see how these sunlight arrows do against the actual vampires. Can't see you. There we go. Can't get a shot, guys. Hoping I hit the vampire. Let's see. There we go. Get them all? Alright, who else wants some? Namasur is dead, whoever he was. Man, you guys don't mess around. Here I am still going through the loot. You guys already killed everybody. Before we charge in, I want to... Alright. Well, give me a second. Apparently, Garmer, some dog, is dead. Alright, my horse is over there, and it's fine. That's all I needed to check. I'll just follow the others back inside, and we'll get this party started. There's going to be a lot of vampires in here. Perfect for Dawnbreaker. Alright, who wants a piece? Sith. Take out this dog. You're a bloodmouth. There we go. Let's see how the light of Meridia affects these vampires. That one's getting hammered. That one got the headbutts of doom. Let's go up the stairs and try to get to those ones. Ah, Isrin's found the stairs. Let's go get the one firing at us from over here. There you go. I didn't expect that, did you? Down you go. Not sure if the light of Meridia is affecting these vampires as much as I thought it would. You got those guys? I want a piece of that action too. There's Serana, there's Isrin. Hello. You're the one that's doing that. What was that again? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Well, you're dead now, so you can't hear me either. Alright, who else wants some? I see another red mark on the map. Hello there, Run Phil.
Right there.
He's dead. I just gotta pull the chain to get in here.
Dawnguard. Skyrim.
We still under attack?
Serana, my darling, I see you still favor keeping a pet.
Pet? I don't think you realize why I'm here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic being.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch her.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
I was never afraid of you.
It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me.
Yeah, I don't know how I
knew it
pulled
was
that one
only
off.
a matter of time before she'd return with hatred in her heart.
That was hatred born of your neglect.
A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind.
Yeah, I think your kind's a blight on this world. Why do you think I wipe them out left and right?
Yes, yes. Always the noble vampire hunter. And what happens when you've slain me? Is Valerica next? Is Serana?
Yeah, I'm here to kill you.
I see. Interesting that you can set aside your morals when it suits you.
I've heard enough.
Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be.
Yeah, like I'd give you the bow. Forget that.
Very well then.
Yeah, like I'm gonna hand you the bow. Get real. Think so? Doubtful. Yeah, you better back off. You know what I'll do with the vampire hunter to you. Yeah, keep running, Harkon. Let's see how far you get. Too powerful for fire, eh? Where'd you go? Alright. When he does this move, this is when you take out the bow and you shoot him with it. That'll get him out of his little area. Back to Vampire Hunter. Where'd you go? Ooh, if you're gonna summon lesser skeletons to attack me. Serana, save me a skeleton. I can blast him with the light of Meridia. Hey, why don't you come here and say that to me? You can't hide from me up there. I've got this. Come on over here, Harkon. I'm gonna get you. Gotcha. A few stabs with the Vampire Hunter. He'll go for that. I'll shoot him with Auriel's bow to stop him. There we go. Alright, Vampire Hunter again. I think your gargoyle can stop me. Here, let's see how quickly I stop it. Where'd you go? I killed another one of your gargoyles. There you are. Almost mistook you for a gargoyle. You keep doing that, and it keeps not working. Here, let me show you something. Alright, let's get Apocalypse ready. I don't think I hit him with it. Where are you, Harkon? That wasn't him. There he is. You may have gone invisible, but I can see you. It's mine, so doubtful. Hold still, you. There we go. Now I've got the Apocalypse effect on him. Do I have Fire Breath ready? No, but I will. Oh yeah, that did some damage to him. And you're done. Think so? I gotta shoot you with the bow again. Let's get it ready. Oh, I guess not. He done. That's right, you turn into Red Ash. Is the ending of Zelda. I'll take his Black Soul Gem. Apparently he's got a sword that absorbs 15 points of health, magicka, and stamina if wielded by a vampire. That's useless to me. Let's see, filter of alteration. I'll take all this stuff. And his royal armor. He won't be needing it. Oh, we've slain Ganon, now what?
Well, now that's done.
So what are you going to do now?
I'm not sure. I'll probably stay with the Dawnguard for as long as they'll let me. They're respectable fighters, and I think they see the benefits of having a vampire on their side now. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned.
Well, I do have to go deal with that Mirak guy and his cult. So yeah, I don't think I'll be bringing you.
So yourself.
So, the beast is... It's over. He's dead. And the prophecy dies with him.
That's right. 1 second, I just want to make sure I'm okay.
I suppose...
So I'll check my effects. Okay, I did get Sanguinaire Vampirus during that fight, but that's nothing a cure potion won't fix. Now it's gone.
Difficult for you.
I think my father really died a long time ago. This was just the end of something else. I did what needed to be done. Nothing more.
I think perhaps. I think you did more than that. You have my thanks.
Let's talk to Isran. I can't talk to him? Alright. I've returned to the Soul Cairn, since if anyone's going to want to know Harkon's been slain, it's going to be his wife, Valerica. So I'm going to come back here and let her know. Oh, there you are. You were outside the area. Let's talk to Valerica.
You appear to have something on your mind. What is it?
I was thinking you might want to know that Harkon's dead. I killed him.
What? Are you certain?
Yeah, I'm the one that killed him.
Then I see nothing preventing my return to Tamriel. Allow me to gather some of my things, and I'll head back to Castle Volkihar. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
Alright, well, about Castle Volkihar, it's gotten a little more, corpsey since you've last been there, since, yeah, there's a lot of dead vampires and Dawnguard guys that didn't make it.
I'll return to Castle Volkihar as soon as I'm finished gathering my things.
You have a resist potion, or resist poison potion recipe here. Alright, I'll leave you to it. Oh, that's interesting. Even though I long strided here from where Valerica is, she managed to get to the portal and leave before me. Oh well.
I've planted some new herbs in the courtyard garden. I hope they'll grow.
So what'll you do now?
Well, I think it's time I got back to my work as an alchemist. The Soul Cairn will offer a unique opportunity to continue my studies, and I intend to complete my research. In the meantime, if there are any potions you might need, feel free to help yourself.
Alright then. I can also ask her to make me blood-cursed arrows for Auriel's bow, but why would I need those? Why would I want those?
Harkon's short-sightedness was his undoing. In his lust for power, he failed to consider the full consequences of his plans.
Yeah, really. Anyways, the Elder Scrolls have served me well, Dacian.
Of course they did. I never doubted for a moment. If I may ask, what will you do with them now?
I've got really no further use for them. Do you have anything in mind?
I did, in fact. Quite perceptive of you. I'd very much like to have those scrolls. Someday I may be able to return them to their rightful place in the Imperial City. How would you feel about turning them over to me?
I can ask for 6,000 gold, but I don't need more gold. I'd be happy for you to have them.
Thank you. You are too kind. This has certainly been quite the adventure, hasn't it?
There we go. I think he took Alright, so he just took the Elder Scrolls of Blood and Sun.
Once again, the Elder Scrolls have proven their value.
Well, I don't need the Elder Scroll Dragon anymore.
It takes some getting used to.
Where is Isran anyway? I haven't seen him since Castle Volkihar. And I know he survived because he was there after I slayed Harkon. Yeah, there's Serana. One more thing I want to talk to her about.
Do you need something? Oh, what is it?
I don't suppose you've ever thought about getting cured of vampirism.
No. Why?
Well, you'd be your own person again.
It would be nice to not always be so thirsty.
If you want to cure yourself, I could support you.
I'll speak to Fallion. I've heard he knows about these things. I'm going to go away for a while. I'll meet you back home when I'm done.
Alright, good luck.
I'll see you soon.
There we go. I've convinced Serana to go and cure herself of vampirism. That'll be one less daughter of Cold Harbor to worry about. And that'll make Auriel's bow being used to undo the tyranny of the sun even less likely, because the only other daughter of Cold Harbor that I know of would be her mother Valerica, and she didn't want to fulfill that prophecy. So that's that problem completely solved. You know, since Dexian didn't want the Elder Scroll Dragon, there is someone else that might want it.
Not for you.
Would you be interested in the Elder Scroll?
Very funny. Did Enter put you up to this?
I'm being serious. It's yours if you want it.
You? Really? An Elder Scroll?
I mean, I gave 2 others to a Dragon
We are
Priest.
honored to have such a thing here at the college. This opens up entire new realms of research for us. Oh, if only Septimus were here to see this.
Ah, yes, Septimus Cygnus.
Please, take this. It can't quite compare to an Elder Scroll, but still, you will be remembered for generations for this.
There we go.
Until next time.
Till next time I find you a rare, valuable book you want to buy from me. I mean, I am the Archmage of the college, but yeah. I say, before we continue on to Dragonborn, we do some vampire hunting. I ran into this area called Redwater Den, which I know to be a vampire lair, so we're going to make our way in.
If you're buying, go on in. Otherwise, shove off.
Buying? Not quite.
Go on downstairs. You're bothering me.
Well, I might be a bit more of a bother in just a moment. Excuse me.
You seem tense. Join a booth and relax a bit. Or did you need another fix?
So, what is this place?
Wait, you're serious? This is the Redwater Den, purveyors of the best skooma outside of Balmora.
That doesn't tell me anything. So, what's about your skooma is different from the usual skooma?
The secret is our mystic Redwater Spring. The magic in the waters opens the mind to experience skooma in a way like never before.
Yeah, red water. That's not suspicious at all.
Don't worry. You have better dreams here.
He doesn't sound so good. In fact, none of the people here sound very good.
What? Who? You're that one from Helgen. Barely made it out of there myself. I hurt my back and I just need something for the pain.
Yes. Well, you came to the wrong place. Alright, looks like we're going to be breaking in. Let's detonate the lock. Yep, now they're angry. I wonder something. Does that count as an assault, even though... I guess it did, even though I didn't actually hit anyone with anything. Alright, who's attacking me? If I yield, will you stop? Is that a no? Alright then. I got the dealer. You're not even in any condition to attack me. Here we go. This guy's got the backroom key that I need. Does it open this door? It does. Let's check the dealer. Also has a backroom key as well as some normal skooma. Not here to steal. I'm here to take this place down. I just gotta find the backwater area. I thought you might have a problem with me. Down you go. And the deserter talks a lot, and coughs a lot too, but he's not a threat to me, so I'll leave him alone. There you guys are. Vampire thrall. And a vampire. I don't have a soul gem large enough for him. I got another thrall. There you go. Hello there. There we go, we can lower the bridge. And that other red mark is just the Imperial deserter that's just standing there not attacking me. As you can see, the vampire thralls aren't even slowing me down.
Time to end this
But they enthralled another mage, but his power was no match for mine. Pull the switch here, take your potions. This will unlock this area. What we're looking for is that red water spring that the dealer was talking about. Yeah, it was just me. Person clearing this place out. There we go. I guess the dogs apply that to you? Here we go, another door. Redwater Spring. This is where we're looking for. I get to take out a drug den and a bunch of vampires. There's a journal here. I found an interesting book of short stories on the pawn shop shelves today. I don't think the owner will mind if I take it. I really should spend more time around the docks. These Altmer are too thin-blooded for my taste. Anyway, one of the tales in the book is an account of the blood spring of Lengir's Feast, a fabled source of power for vampires. It is a story I've read several renditions of before, but this version suggests that it may be located in Skyrim, in a ruin buried by quaking of the earth during the Second Era. Considering that my business here with Inquisitor Amolmer is, shall we say, at an end, it might be a good time to leave Somerset for a worthwhile diversion for the next 20 to 30 years. Perhaps I'll investigate this fabled blood spring. I was able to maintain passage from Eleanor to Solitude by wary of ship. No mean feat with this Nord insurrection going on. Ran across one of my own in the local tavern and feared at first that it might cause problems for me, but it turns out she's well positioned here in the city and has been happy to help, hence if I keep a civil matter. We spoke much of my research into the blood spring, and while she made sure to point out she thinks it's a soft-headed pursuit, she did say that what she's heard would point to the rift. After months of searching, I finally may have found a lead. While looking for a bit of dinner in the Vilemer Inn, I overheard an old hermit by the name of Jokul talking about the strange red water he found bubbling out of the ground. Once I dispose of this soldier, I'll follow to see if I can find the direct location. I can't believe I didn't realize sooner. Jokul had been taking buckets of rock and dirt out of his house all week. When I realized that he's digging a basement, I snuck in to check if he had uncovered the blood spring. He's hit a cave system that must be where the blood spring has sunken into over the years. It was hard to see in the dim light, even with my eyes, but I could swear the water I saw pooled on the ground was red. Unfortunately, he woke up while I was exploring the basement, and he dropped his torch on a pelt as I killed him. More setbacks. The runnels I initially found, I'm guessing he meant tunnels, passed through too much rock and dirt, but I've befriended some of the locals. He enthralled them. They've found the source of the blood spring. The blood spring is not everything I'd hoped it'd be, though it is blood and gives strength. It provides no sustenance, and the power it grants lasts only a short while and carries a weakening of the body and mind with it. I've had to lock the door to the chamber to keep others from becoming dependent on it. Addiction. I may have just found the solution to our food problem. So the blood spring is apparently addictive to vampires, and his idea of taking advantage of that addiction was to combine it with skooma, which is the addictive, like refined moon sugar, and use that to lure people in.
From the spring. I mean, that seems easier than running a skooma.
The boss said it's some sort of profane spring. It looks like blood, but it's not the real thing. Drinking it gives you strength, but it also gets you pretty messed up. That's why we thought of putting it in the skooma.
Yeah, we heard that part. Also, I'm totally here and ready to kick your butts. Go down, Death Hound. Vampire fledgling, no problem. Now you're both down. You're not a vampire, but my sword will still mess you up. Redwater Den backrooms key. I don't know if I already have that key or not, but we're going to take it. I fell into a trap. Oh, I fell into a bunch of traps. Alright, we'll be a bit more cautious where we go. Genuinely never been down here before. But we're okay. Someone making a lot of noise. Another Death Hound. Alright, let's see if we can find this spring down here. It looks like they got some of those hanging spike things from Castle Volkihar in here. This guy gave me Sanguinaire Vampirus again. Not too bad for him, I got plenty of Cure Disease potions. Bad Death Hound. Down you go. Down you go, dog. Alright, we'll go ahead and drink another potion of Cure Disease. Yeah, we got lots of them. Door. Got another Cure Disease potion. Right now I don't have any diseases because I just drank one. It looks like they got a bunch of traps in this one. I stepped on one. Watch your step here. There we go. Your traps couldn't stop me. Hello, Veneris Volpin. Yeah, I know it is. You guys are going to be quick to give up. Toast this skeleton. Help myself to your chest of stuff. Hey, I'm in your place stealing all your loot. See, thanks to the more sordid past of some of my underlings, we found a way to add the waters of the blood spring into the process for turning moon sugar to skooma. It is more potent and highly addictive. We've turned the basement into a den and set out some of the locals with samples to lure people back, turning the disappointment of the spring into a ready supply of blood. We're calling it Redwater Skooma in case any of the patrons happen to notice water in any of the corners. I found many ruined books in the chambers connected to the spring and will continue to study them for a way to drink the waters without the side effects. Mortals appear to become infected with all manner of disease, while vampires gain power, but only for a short while. Many of the books I found are but tattered shreds, ruined by the ages and moisture, but I've pieced together the origin of the spring, if little else. It used to be a spring sacred to Arkay in the First Era, headed by the priest Lengir. I'm glossing over much that isn't of interest in my search, but it would seem that the woman he was in love with was bitten and turned into a vampire and subsequently turned him as well. They went on a rampage through the spring and killed the other priests as they cowered in the pool, praying for Arcane's protection. And as we tore the spine, last priestess took the viscera into the bloodstone chalice, waters ran red forevermore. Perhaps this bloodstone chalice is the answer. Weeks of research and still nothing to show. It seemed that the bloodstone chalice is most likely the key to harnessing the power of the spring, but it's also clear that at some point it was removed from the ruins. I found an illustration of it, which I have endeavored to sketch here, but nothing else regarding where it may have ended up. Well, I never come across it. Will I? Drop your bowl. Where'd you hidin'? Oh, I see. There he is. Ho-ho! Got him. Ran him through. He's got the Redwater Wellspring key. I'll take it. Well, now we know what this Redwater skooma really is. Apparently it's regular skooma, which is already addictive on its own. That's been mixed with this Redwater spring over here. I can activate the blood spring, but according to that journal I read, drinking from that would give a non-vampire pretty much every disease imaginable. So we're not going to drink from that, obviously. Now we'll return to the Redwater Den through this door. I'm guessing there will be a back exit. Pull the chain. And yeah, that leads us back here. Alright, so we've cleared out the Redwater Den of its vampire populace. And, you know, the Redwater itself, the spring has been taken care of. The dealer's been taken care of. Everything's been taken care of. Wonder if the thralls out here are going to be upset with me.
Need something?
Well, I know they're vampire thralls now. I guess they don't mind that I cleared the place out. So yeah, in the next part, we're going to head to Solstheim, and we'll begin the Dragonborn DLC. So once again, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'll see you for the next video.